Welcome back, race fans. I always want to say welcome racers, but I think it sounds too similar to racists, and I don't want to call anybody a racist, so I'm going to say race fans instead. Welcome back, race fans, to a brand new season of F1 Challenge 2007. James Early sits here, me. I don't know why I'm speaking in the third person already. James Early sits here in this very chair as a two-time world champion, and it feels pretty good. One-time world champion, you know, people could say, oh, he was lucky, he beat Ralf Schumacher. Ralf Schumacher had some bad luck in 2002. I'm a two-time world champion now, and I once again was very lucky. My teammate retired a lot. Alonso was faster than me throughout the whole season, especially the second half. Michael Schumacher was very consistent. Yes, guys, BMW Sauber is where we've gone. We'll go through the news in a second, but welcome on in. I hope we're all ready and raring to go. Will I manage 4 world championships? I doubt it. Hopefully I can get 1 more world championship before, you know, that's my time done in Formula 1. Why not Renault? Nicholas, I put up a poll and BMW Sauber won the poll. There you go. That's your answer. James Early is a retiring teammate merchant. Some may say so. Yes, some may say so indeed. I always have better luck than my teammates. Yeah, BMW Sauber did win by a big margin, so that's why we are driving for BMW Sauber. Renault could have been interesting, sure, but we've already got ties with BMW, so I suppose it made more sense. And I renamed the pit crew to Racist Crew. Don't think that's a good idea, Vista. James is part of a German manufacturer. I am, BMW. Would I do a 2008 season? Of course, yes. Of course. We plan on retiring at the end of 2008. So I've spent almost 12 hours today working on this season, getting it set up. I've still missed a few things. I forgot some audio files that I didn't put in. But apart from that, I think we're all set, ready and raring to go. So, yeah, some of you on Discord would have seen I started streaming on Discord, me setting things up at about 7 AM my time. I did that for about 3.5 hours, and then I went off stream and did it just on my own. Everything is set up now. Honda for 2008, I will have to say no. Yeah, we've got 2 year... It depends how badly or how well BMW Sauber does here, right? So if I have a really bad season with BMW Sauber, there's no guarantee I'll do 2008 for the team as well, but we are signed up for a 2-year deal. So that should cover 2007 and 2008. You see, you would love to see an 09 season. The mods go a bit rubbish after 2008, in my opinion, and I don't want the mods being really low quality. I think that would just kind of affect the... How am I doing, Jaden? I'm fantastic, mate. I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. Okay, guys, let's get into the news. News. Can't read the news. Okay. After securing a Constructors' Crown for Toyota in 2005 and then winning the Drivers' Championship in 2006, James Early has shocked the paddock by moving to BMW Sauber, a team that finished way down the order last year. If you're wondering why I keep going like this, it's because the microphone arm is in the way of the screen, so it's hard to read. But yes, Early shocks paddock by move. As you can see in that picture, James Early looks very happy to be at BMW Sauber. Very happy indeed. I was messing around on Photoshop, putting my head on various different bodies. Well, BMW Sauber bodies, at least. I switched Nick Heidfeld for me, so I'm quite small, actually. Heidfeld's quite small, so that's fine. Any recommendations for 2000 driver transfers? 2000 is a lot of transfers, Ethan. I don't even know 2000 drivers. I'm so funny. Right, anyway. Just use the 2008 cars with different performance change liveries. Clay, that would require so much work. I'd have to make liveries. I hate making liveries. Ugh. Nah, not a fan. Putting my head on bodies. Not in a weird way. In a... I suppose it is a weird way. Other notable changes. There's been some big changes. Alonso moves to McLaren to partner with a returning Fisichella. Raikkonen heads to Ferrari. Rosberg has replaced James Early at Toyota. Yeah. I'll show you the full lineup in a second. What about driving for Brawn? It's not going to happen because I'm retiring at the end of 2008. Take liveries from 09 mod pasted on 08. Jeffrey, but it wouldn't work because they're different car models. What do I think about Hamilton going to Ferrari for 2025? Very exciting. Very exciting indeed. New drivers join. We see 4 drivers making their debut. Lewis Hamilton is in at Williams. Piquet Jr. slots in at Renault. Sebastian Vettel makes his debut for Toro Rosso. And Adrian Sutil partners the returning Albers at new team Spiker. No more Midland. Use the F1 2009 game. It wouldn't be an F1 Challenge career mode then, would it? The championship contenders. If the pre-season tests are anything to go by, it seems it will be a battle between both McLaren and Ferrari for the championship this season, with the chasing pack hot on their heels. I've obviously done a few test races just to see what the standings are like. It's interesting. It is interesting. Not necessarily real life, because lots has happened in the past few years which changes the performance of the cars. I think I did make a driver profile screen. I did. This is the updated driver profile screen. 135 race starts for Mr. Early. 30 race victories. Lovely stuff. What else is notable there? Morale very high. Great. This is the prestige standings for those who... Oh, wait, did I do prestige? Okay, I might need to just change something. But some people are interested in the prestige standings. I only show them really like once a season. But if you want to see the top 20 in the prestige, there we are. Nothing more to it. I think this should be the entry list. No, it's just prestige again. Brilliant. I do have an entry list. Hold on. Bear with. Entry list. There we go. Move me. Professional streamer moment. Oh dear. Bigger. That is the full entry list. Feel free to pause the stream and have a look if you are at all interested. James Early, Robert Kubica at BMW Sauber. We have Raikkonen and Trulli. It is... sorry, it's not Liuzzi. It is Sebastian Vettel. Ignore that. You are correct. I don't know why Liuzzi is there. Maybe I must have copied it from somewhere. It is Vettel. Don't you worry. So Raikkonen and Trulli at Ferrari, Montoya and Rosberg. Rosberg was really bad last season. I was very tempted to just remove him from the sport because he got demolished by Ralf Schumacher last year at Williams. Eidfeld and Piquet Jr. at Renault. It was going to be Kovalainen, but I forgot about him. So Kovalainen, I think, is the reserve. Then we have Alonso and Fisichella at McLaren. Fisichella returning after his year out, but he's not looked too good in testing, so I don't know if he'll do the full season. We'll see. Button and Barrichello remain at Honda. Why not Montoya and Ralph at Toyota? Ketchup, because it is Montoya and Rosberg at Toyota, as you can see on the screen. Well done. Ralf Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton at Williams. Ralf Schumacher is just, I don't know, glued to Williams. Coulthard and Webber at Red Bull like it is in real life. Speed and Vettel. Not Liuzzi. Vettel at Toro Rosso. Anthony Davidson outperformed Takuma Sato, so he's the number 20. And their teammates, that's Super Aguri. And Christian Albers returns with Adrian Sutil, a rookie, partnering him at Spiker. Nice. And I've also changed the qualifying length to 30 minutes. Only because usually in other series that I do on F1 Challenge, I change the talent files between qualifying and race. But I can't really do that during a live stream because it takes time. So to kind of not completely mix up the qualifying results, but slightly mix it up, there's only 30 minutes in the session instead of 60. Still 12 laps though, because the AI, if you change it from 12 laps to anything lower, they get disqualified all the time. Yep, Juan Pablo Montoya is still at Toyota for another season. Okay. All of that out of the way, we're in to qualifying. I have a picture of Nick Heidfeld up here. Just ignore that. Let's just pretend that's me. And pretend that number 9 is number 1. Yeah, apart from that, all fine. PK out. He hasn't even started yet. 12 laps in 30 minutes. Yeah, I set it to 9 laps originally because I was thinking you could do out lap, flying lap, in lap 3 times in 30 minutes. But 4 people got disqualified in the session I ran. Because they go over 9 laps. So, they have it. New helmet. Yeah, we have a slightly new helmet. Is Pablo Monto going IndyCar after Indianapolis? I doubt it. Not during the season. I can't imagine. Hello, Daniel. Yeah, I made the helmet in not many minutes. Also, actually, I'm not going to point out there's a slightly strange helmet on the grid. If you ever spot it, feel free to shout at me in the chat. I'm not going to spoil it for you. There's a driver out there with a very strange helmet. How am I doing, Jan? I'm good. Yeah. James Early stock is down because not Kovalainen. I am not. I can confirm I am not Kovalainen. New career mode idea: AMS2 Racing Life. AMS2 Racing Life is, in my opinion, not very good. I've used it before. Somebody asked when is the next AMS2 video. I don't know. Who knows? Whenever I want to. I'm never on a what do you call it? A schedule. I just do things when I want to do them. Joanne, hello. Are you ever supposed to see the helmet if you're on board with me? Well, in replays maybe. Or when I'm overtaking people. Or lapping them. There's always a chance to see other drivers' helmets. Look at how nice that car looks. It's so much nicer than the 2008 BMW Sauber. The 2008 BMW Sauber goes a bit crazy with all the extra wings and flaps and pieces of carbon fibre. Ryan Central HD, thank you for the sub. But we are teammates with Kubica. Is that the Nelson Piquet Jr.? It is, yes. Yeah, the Nelson Piquet Jr. Teammates with Kubica. This is going to be a very interesting season, I think. Kubica is highly rated at this time. Simulate Crashgate at Singapore next season. You got it. First race at Singapore. Crash out so my teammate Kubica can win. We have, of course, won a championship with BMW in the past. We've got ties to BMW. It made sense to make this move instead of the Renault move. Although, equally, it might have made sense to go to Renault for a new challenge. But we went to BMW. Will Spygate happen? No. No, it will not. If I pause and unpause just as the lights go out, there's a big crash turn 1. Cool. I won't be doing that, but nice. Yeah. Piquet Jr. is a NASCAR Nationwide Series winner? Is he? Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get out there and do a lap. On board the number 1 car. I have got the correct numbers on every car. I know some of you were shouting at me for that last season. Why are the wrong numbers on the wrong cars? You should change that. Well, I've done it now. Hey, Tashin. Audio levels should be okay. That's nice, Philip. I haven't added some of the names for the drivers in audio. I will do that for next time. I forgot. Completely forgot to do it.
Has just taken pole position.
Oh, of course Piquet Jr. is a Formula E World Champion. Yeah. Forgot about that as well.
Robert Kubica is now in pole position.
Wow, that's actually pretty quick. 30.3. Is the game too loud or is it okay? Is the BMW the 3rd quickest car? Yes. Oh my god, I wasn't looking. Okay, well, that's... My buttons are breaking on my steering wheel. Everything's going wrong. Okay, that's that lap over. That was basically just a sighter lap, just to go around the circuit. Back into the pits. Brit, that sounds like a monumental skill issue for you. Well, I've just wasted a lap now. That's great.
You've moved up to 5th.
5th. I've moved up to 5th. Great lap. Why back to the pits? Because I hit the wall on the outlap. Yeah, there's no issues on my side in terms of the internet. So if it's buffering for a lot of people, that'll be YouTube. I am Geki. Geki, I was watching... Who was it? Anybody knows who Nate Lupson is? Watching him stream Geki's F1 2020 mod today. Well, I watched a tiny bit of it. And I didn't have any significant damage. Yes, I did. You don't know, Gary. You weren't in the car. I was. Does Lewis have a chance of winning in 07? He's in a Williams. Can I change the driving physics, or why is it always so smooth? Because I'm really talented? What? Because I'm really good? What more do you want from me? Okay, I won't crash into a wall this time. I've no idea, Toffee. I've never been on those circuits on this game. I want to change that. You see how it's a Ferrari at Monaco? I want to change that and just put a video of me. I think that'd be quite funny. Race cars. You are not wrong. Race cars indeed. You think Fernando's going to Mercedes? I don't know if Fernando Alonso has another team move left in him before he retires. No Vane. No Monaco. We've switched Monaco for San Marino, so we've still got the San Marino Grand Prix. Wait, Nicholas, are you saying it's not realistic or it is realistic? Everything is not realistic. Or realistic, depending on how you see it. So much has changed in our 8 seasons so far. The new Williams livery is below average for me. I'd like to see Albon go to... I don't think Perez will stay for 2025 at Red Bull. That opens a door. I don't know who feels that. Because I think Albon will go to Mercedes. I think that could happen. Well, what is this thing with Christian Horner? What's happened to him? What's he done? Hey, Sampas. What engine am I using? It's a BMW engine. It's whatever comes with the mod. I don't know. I don't want to see Bottas back in Mercedes. Bottas is... I think he's fallen off big time since he's gone to Alfa Romeo. He had a decent start to the 2022 season, but I don't think he's anywhere near his...
Your engine is overheating.
Max.
Shift left. You're up at the second sector.
He sent explicit pictures to a colleague. Oh dear. Hello, Rokas. I'll finish this lap. I'm not going to do a second one because engine overheating. Felt like a pretty clean lap. It is 9/10 off my teammate. Brilliant. Started binge watching my whole F1 Challenge series. Whew.
Truly has just taken pole position.
Nice. Aaron, hello. You think Mick will be driving Mercedes driver for 2025? If they chose Mick Schumacher as the Mercedes driver next year, that might possibly be the worst decision they'll ever make. Because why in the world would they do that? Top 3 is all ex-JE teammates. Top 4, including Robert Kubica, is either ex-teammate or current teammate. If Kimi Antonelli does well in F2, Mercedes will sign him. For some reason, I just can't imagine Mercedes ever going for a rookie driver. It just doesn't seem possible. I suppose it's possible. It just doesn't seem realistic. Albon or Ocon? Yeah, I'd say Albon or Ocon. No, I can't see Vettel returning either. Vettel was so far off it the last season he was in the sport. Why would you bring Vettel back? He's not going to offer anything to the team. Watch what I say about Antonelli here. Are you a big Antonelli fan? I'm not saying anything bad about him. He seems a good junior driver. I can't see Alonso leaving. I think Alonso will retire at Aston Martin. I don't know. If Mercedes offer Alonso a year's contract, does he jump ship to Mercedes? Or does he stick and rely on Aston Martin? Was Ferrari and Hamilton realistic? No, but that's why it's the biggest driver change in F1 history, in my opinion. You think Ocon would be way worse than Mick Schumacher? That is a brave... No, I don't see that. If it's Ocon or Mick Schumacher, I'd go Ocon. Ocon wasn't that slower than Alonso in the last 2 seasons they were together. Or the last season they were together as teammates. And Mick Schumacher is not going to be anywhere near Alonso in terms of pace, so he's not going to be near Ocon. People like Antonelli because he has Kimi in his name. It is pretty good. The parents were smart with that, but we'll call him Kimi. Maybe he'll get on the grid in 20 years' time. I saw that, Aaron. Yeah, the Alex Dunn. I can't waste too much time here, can I? It's only a 30-minute session. Just want to see an Italian in the sport again. Yeah, it's been a while. But it's not really been a while at all, is it? It's Giovinazzi with the last one. But there's not been too many Italians in the sport in the last 10 years. We love Giancarlo Fisichella. Fisichella is back on the grid. Who's my teammate? It is Kubica. Oh, Robert Kubica, of course. Who else am I going to have? It's a good challenge, early versus Kubica. You know what, though? I'll never be considered one of the greatest of all time in this career mode because I've never had a teammate that's been a world champion. Oh, apart from Villeneuve. Forgot about Villeneuve. Okay, I've had one world champion teammate. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. And I did beat him, to be fair. Hi, Mark. What are you going to tell us today? Something weird, I'm sure. Villeneuve doesn't count. Ouch. I'd say Villeneuve counts. Oh, nice. Oh, that's the proper racing line. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on, not traffic. Just turn straight across the nose of that Toro Rosso. Yeah, I'm down because there was a Toro Rosso in my way.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the session.
Hello, Massa.
Kimi Räikkönen is now in
right
pole
and pole.
position. You're up at the second sector.
So I'm losing all my time in this third sector. Yes, TL, I've got traction control on. This is the last season it was allowed. Oh my gosh, what? Why did it double gear down? That's a warm-up lap. We go again. Hello, Ascari. Raikkonen's driving for Ferrari. I don't know if I'll use traction control in 08. It depends how hard the cars are to drive. Aaron, I'm going to retire at the end of 2008. So we're in my final 2 years of this career.
You're up at the first sector.
There we go, that's better. How strong is the AI? I think it's on 115%. When streamline video? Who knows?
You're up at the second sector.
No, I refuse to believe Mark's a real person. Oh, I might run out for him. I should be alright. Felt like a decent lap, actually. This could be a mid-30. 30.4. I'll take that. I'll take that. Good lap. Good lap. How much money for 09 season? Enough for me to pay a professional modder to make a mod of 2009 for F1 Challenge. That amount. No PP. No, I'm not expecting it. Yeah, our car's not the fastest car. Will I fight for the championship this season? I doubt it. Who knows? I bet I've given a Vettel a rainbow helmet. Vettel actually has his, I believe, 2008 helmet. 10th off my teammate. Kvyat's got the upper hand on me. There's a 2009 season. Of course, there's a season for every... there's a mod for every season on this game. I can make a 2012 comeback with HRT alongside Pedro de la Rosa. So if I retired as a two-time world champion, you think I'd return to drive for HRT? I didn't start to run out of fuel. I still had 2 litres across the line. Hey, Parrots. State revealing their livery in 30 minutes. It will be rubbish. Why not 2010? What do you mean, why not 2010? Wait, why is everybody saying yes? What did I ask? Did I ask a question? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, the HRT thing. Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah. Man, I'm losing it. Why do I want to retire? I don't want to retire. I'm kind of forced to because the quality of the streams will just go down and down and down with bad mods and bad tracks. Ethan, that is not true at all. No, that's not true. Why not 1953? You make a fair point. Has the Horner situation been discussed on stream yet? We briefly covered it. I don't really know what's happened. He's sent some pictures to somebody. Raikkonen pole. Alonso second. We've got 10 minutes left. How many laps do I have? I could do 9, 10, 11... Okay, I can do 2 more flying laps. Nice. Why is Montoya there? He retired in 06. In real life, he did retire in 06. Well, he didn't retire. He just moved to NASCAR, didn't he? But, Nick, this is not real life. Would I start again at 98? No. I wouldn't start another F1 Challenge career mode after this one. Am I going to change my teams after this season? We've just moved to this team, Igor. This is the first race with BMW Sauber. We're going to stay here for 2 years. Right. Anyway. Got 2 flying laps to go. Put extra litre of fuel in so we don't run out. Let's go. Come on. How much money to restart the championship? It's the start of the season. What do you mean? Why would I restart the championship? Thank you, Nick, for the sub. What's the next big career project after this one? Secret. I require a new computer to start it, but it is a secret right now. Jesus, it's going pretty well. Will I do Geki's Ultimate Career mod on F1 2020? I might return to it one day. It might be a driver career instead of my team though. How much money for a new PC? Well, I want to get like a really good PC, so it's going to take me a few months to save. What am I doing? Well, okay.
Albert has lost his front wing.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. What? Oh, I'm fine. I'm not going to do a lap. What do you want from me? Well, that's qualifying over. James Early just goes slightly off track. Spins it real slow. Christian Albers just collides with him. Sends me into the weirdest spin ever. And then I'm the right way up. Who's the Toro Rosso? It's Vettel. Nice. Beast. Great. I'm dead, yeah. James is dead. 12 hours of setup for this. That's it. That is the end of qualifying for me. B in BMW stands for Beyblade. What does M and W stand for then? Beyblade Master. Watch. Early injured for 2 races, yes or no? Yeah, that's the end of the stream, guys. I'm injured. Just ends before we even start the first race. Giga Kapitz are better than James Early. He's going to out-qualify me. That's good, Parrot. Different people like different things.
There's only 3 minutes to go.
That, my friends, is the end of qualifying. The first qualifying session of the season. Let's have a look at the standings. It's Kimi Räikkönen, the Ferrari, on pole position, just ahead of Fernando Alonso. Robert Kubica in the BMW, in the BMW Sauber in 3rd place. Jarno Trulli, 2 Ferraris in the top 4. Then it's Montoya in the Toyota. Toyota maybe have a decent amount of pace here. James Early 6th. He maybe could have got a couple more tenths out of it on his final lap. David Coulthard in 7th place for Red Bull, ahead of Heidfeld in the lead Renault. Rosberg in his first race for Toyota, 9th, ahead of Button. Then it's Webber at his home Grand Prix, with Ralf Schumacher alongside him on the 6th row of the grid. Rubens Barrichello in 13th place. Adrian Suttle in the Spiker, 14th place. Wow. Vettel, 15th. He couldn't complete his final lap because he crashed into James Early. Giancarlo Fisichella in the McLaren on his return. Absolutely no pace whatsoever. Maybe he really did not recover from his injuries. He's down in 16th place. Takuma Sato, 17th. Piquet Jr. on debut, 18th. That's really bad. Ahead of Speed, Davidson, Albers, and Hamilton didn't even set a lap. Lewis Hamilton starting from the back of the grid. Maybe car issues, forcing Hamilton on debut to start last place. That's very interesting. Hamilton last. This is another reason why I changed it to 30-minute qualifying sessions, because in real life, of course, you wouldn't always have every driver setting ideal lap times like you usually get on F1 Challenge if you do a 60-minute session. So doing a 30-minute session, that can introduce moments like this where Hamilton obviously just didn't go out on track, but we can say in universe his car had issues. They couldn't get the car out on track in time. So that's why Hamilton's starting last on his debut. Hamilton's career over? Question mark? Maybe. What do I think of the Williams livery for 2024? I'll rate it a 2 out of 10. Slightly better than last year's. Anyway, on to the race. 58 laps and it's dry, which is nice. I do have a race setup already created. So I'm going to go for a 2-stop, nice and basic. Lap 20, lap 39, and then to the end, lap 58. That is my strategy. I simulated the race about 3 times earlier. And on 2 of those times, Montoya retired from running out of fuel. So I've changed some settings in the Toyota HDV file to hopefully fix the issue. Where can you download the mod? F1 Challenge Brazil is the website I used. Then type in Mania 2007. No, it's not spoilers, Jeffrey, because he did not retire in the last time I simulated. Hi, Tom. Okay, I'm ready to go racing. Who else is ready? If you are also ready to go racing, make sure to give the live stream a thumbs up. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's get this bread. Double check everything's correct. I've lowered the revs. Good. Radiator intake maximum. Brake duct size max. Brake pressure down to 90%. Brake bias, I'm going to actually shift backwards a bit. Maybe 59.5 on the front. I don't want the brakes to die. Dub for keeping Monto on the grid. Oh, yeah. Hello, J-Dog. Yeah, nice. Hi, Max. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. What have you missed? You missed Lewis Hamilton qualifying last. It's just quite funny. Why have a time? Okay, we do. Time until pit closes. I'll just simulate through that. Look at all the cars go. Let's go. The BMW Sauber looks very nice. There we go. Onto the circuit. Number 1 on the car. I don't know if you guys can see it with YouTube's terrible compression, but it does say number 1 on this car. Yeah, Dom, I had no idea which mod to use. I typed in 2007 and there were so many. Looks like an L from T-Cam. Yeah, we've just got an L on the front of the car. Oh, there's the marks from the incident in qualifying. Still on the circuit. Early number 1 streamer in 07. Yeah, I was live streaming this live in 2007. V8. I mean, it should be a V8, but people have already said it sounds like a V10. Taking it real easy on this outlap. Yes, Jesus, I agree. Give it a like, really helps out. C&D mods are goats, they are. Anything that I do, if it's 80s or 90s, especially early 90s, I use C&D mods. Williams have announced they have Albon under contract until 2026 with no exit clause. There's always an exit clause. If Mercedes wanted him that badly, they could pay him out of his contract. That is an exit clause. Championship predictions for my new season. I will aim for beating my teammate and finishing behind the McLarens and the Ferraris. Or at least maybe ahead of one of the McLarens. Fisichella looks rubbish. Number 1. British flag. James Early. I'm ready. Oh, yes. 18 million for Williams. Surely he's not getting paid that much, is he? I reckon Albon's on 4 million a year. If they wanted to pay him out of his contract, I reckon it'd be 10 mil. Or if he's on a 3-year contract, okay, a bit more. Maybe no more than 15 mil. Mercedes could pay for that. If they wanted him. Maybe Red Bull wanted him instead of Perez. I don't know. I think Albon should be in contention for either the Red Bull seat if Perez gets kicked out or the Mercedes seat next year. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2007 Australian Grand Prix is next. Where should Sainz go? I don't know. Maybe he'd go Mercedes.
Hello there. Welcome to Australia. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful.
Albon is 3 miller. Yeah, okay. I said, what did I say? 4? That's close. Geki, if they think they could gain a place in the Constructors' Championship by having Albon, it'll be worth paying out, you know?
Fernando Alonso, second. Robert Kubica just got the edge over his teammate. He starts from...
I'm already losing 1-0 to Kubica in the battle.
Fourth. Montoya, fifth. The Sauber driver put on a fantastic display throughout the qualifying hour. He starts this race from a very promising 6th.
It's not 2006, it is 2007.
David Coulthard, 7th. Nick Heidfeld, 8th. Rosberg, 9th. Button, 10th. Mark Webber, 11th. Schumacher, 12th.
I don't have the first initials on the names. That looks cursed to me.
Sutil, 14th.
Sutil?
15th.
There's no Vettel. Okay, sorry.
Fisichella, 16th. Takuma Sato, 17th. 18th.
No PK Jr.
Scott Speed.
Yes!
19th.
That still exists.
Davidson, 20th. Albers, 21st. Hamilton, 22nd.
Hamilton. Okay, let's go racing. Come on. Let's go. First race of the season. Let's get racing. The lights are on. 5 lights. We're underway here in Australia. Not a bad start at all. Running down towards turn 1. On the inside of Montoya, my ex-teammate.
Kimi Räikkönen
No!
has a problem with his suspension.
So he's a suspension failure at the start.
Has lost his rear wing.
What?
David Coulthard has lost his front wing.
Raikkonen's had suspension failure at the first corner. There's no way I could have avoided that. What in the world? I think there's quite a few drivers already out the race. Coulthard's in the lead. Coulthard leads the race. What? I can't restart. I'm not out the race. I've only lost the front wing, but Coulthard leads. I can't restart that, guys. I'm not out of the race. I've only lost the front wing. So I run in second place now. One stop changes. I don't want to risk it because it'll be really heavy on the brakes. I switched to a one stop. Anyway, so who's that? Rosberg in third. He'll be up to second when I pit. Montoya is out of the race. He's missing a rear wing. And then it's Kubica. Alonso. He's managed to get through. Button has got through as well. Heidfeld through. And this is where the incident is. Who's that? Sorry. Trulli's got through, but he's out the race because he's missing a rear wing. Raikkonen, suspension failure at the first corner. And there's carnage behind. Is there? Maybe there isn't carnage. I think everybody else is all right apart from that. Some of them might lose wings because they're going to hit Raikkonen, aren't they? But what happened to Raikkonen? Let's have a look. So the lights went out. Raikkonen has the lead down towards turn. A really good start as well. Into turn 1 he goes. And then suspension failure. Man, I can't believe that. The state of that. That's funny. Yeah, so I need to request a pit stop. I was going to unpause on the Toyota now. I'm in a BMW Sauber. Right, get a pit stop requested. I'll put a bit more fuel in. Maybe that much. I'll stick to basically the original strategy. Red flag. Everybody calling for a red flag. What standings would you take for a red flag? You'd have to get to the end of the first sector, right? First, at least. We've got official BMW Sauber in the chat. Okay, let's unpause the game. I'll have to be real careful here. Missing a front wing. Wait, is Coulthard missing a front wing? Have we all got damage? I think we've all got damage. Yeah, we know Raikkonen's suspension has collapsed. This is the greatest battle for the lead ever. 2 drivers with no front wing. And there's Nico Rosberg behind. Oh dear.
Already in the pits. Toyota already in the pits. Pit crew ready.
I mean, you can't really... What?
Ferrari
My teammates got past me as well.
already in the pits.
Mateusz, thank you for the sub. I've not had a start like that before, ever. We had a bad start once at Japan where the leaders spun and kind of crashed. I think it was it might have been the 2000 Japanese Grand Prix. Right, into the pits we go. This will be... Oh gosh, neutral gear. This will be the most cursed result I think we'll ever see. Hey Glock. Where did I qualify? 6th. Race leader Raikkonen. Suspension failure at the first corner, so everybody crashed into him. Which I've never seen anything like that before. Racing the Red Bull out. Oh, he's just got me.
Coulthard is running 17. It's right in front of you. You're running 18.
We're down to 18th place. We are last. Last of the running order. Got to put a move on Coulthard here. Seeing as all the big names are out of the race, I don't know what's possible here. I might do a full race update in a couple of laps. MIDI Noisy, thanks for the sub. Okay, we gotta go fast. Hey Michael, you've joined a very, very weird stream. 200 viewers? No way. Is that true? Yeah, you're gaslighting me. Okay, Kubica leads the race. Rosberg 2nd, Button 3rd. Oh gosh. Alonso 4th. Suttle is in the points on debut for Spiker. Oh my god. That's nice particle. That's the James Early effect. This car's feeling like a boat right now. Hey Val.
Coulthard is running 17. Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 18.
Oh yeah, I'm not last. Davidson is behind me. Aha. Great. I am gonna have to push like a. Okay. Coulthard first up. We should be able to dispatch Coulthard. The car does feel very slow though. Really slow. Hello from Slovenia. Nice. Hello, Slovenia. I'm not saying hello, Slovenia. I'm saying hello to the whole country. But hello, NV. 56 quali laps. Copy that. How's the BMW Sauber race strategy department? Are they good?
Robert Kubica has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
It is jammer time. Hungary, nice. Hello from Hungary also. Who else is here from Hungary?
Coulthard is running 17.
I'm not from
He's
Hungary.
right in front of you.
You can't tell.
You're running 18.
Got a good run here, okay. There we go. The inside Coulthard. Nice, good move that. Next up, Christian Albers. You are hungry. Yeah, maybe I am hungry. From Asgard. Inside Coulthard. I went to the inside of David Coulthard's car. Not inside David Coulthard. It's a tent, hello. Crash now. No, I don't want to crash.
Robert Kubica has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Hungarian Grand Prix second home. Yeah, second home race. Kevin, hello. Sweden, nice. Oh gosh, a bit strange. I wonder how many countries are represented right now. Gotta be quite a few. Yeah, Kubica's going quick.
Christian Albers is running 16. About 5 seconds ahead. You're running 17.
Of the Holy Roman Empire. Bully, thank you. Thank you for the sub. From Poland. Nice. Yeah, I do usually go well at the Hungaroring. My 8 races there, I think I've won 3 times. What happened in 2001? Kevin, I'm good, thank you, mate. Michael is from Middle Earth. Brilliant. That doesn't narrow it down, though. Middle Earth is a large place. I binned it. Ah, okay. I think I binned it there in 99, didn't I? Seem to remember. Oh, what the hell? Please don't hit me. Good. That's happened twice now. Very strange. That was really strange. Coulthard, leave me alone.
Christian Albers is running 16. About 5 seconds ahead.
That's happened in the last 2 laps into that second to last corner. Like the back just wants to step away from me. Really strange. No, it's not been the most ideal 6 laps, but there's plenty of laps left to make something out of this race. I'll still be targeting points. Your home country equator. Nice. Yeah, Sauber are paying me big bucks to be here. I'm down in 17th place. I've won 4 Hungarian Grand Prix. There you go. I am a master of the Hungaroring. Okay, I've got to be careful into this second to last corner. That's better. I am Hungarian. As of right now.
About 5 17.
So has the new Sauber been released yet? No, we're allowed to talk about Lewis to Ferrari, Michael. That's fine. Yeah, I am much faster than Albers, which is good. 3 minutes, okay. You guys will have to relay information to me if it's any good.
Robert, copy, sir. That's smoke coming from
No! Already? Kubica, smoke, engine. Oh, come on, from the lead.
Nico Rosberg has taken the lead.
Rosberg into the lead.
Robert, copy, sir. Is out. He's blown the engine.
No! I'm kind of actually sad about that. Where is he? Oh dear, not Robert. Oh, that's a real shame.
Robert, copy, sir. Has moved into the lead.
He could have won that. Could have won that quite easy. Oh, nice. Let's get to see the pits instead. Poor Robert. Restart, yeah. Restart because Robert's out. So, it is now that man Nico Rosberg in the Toyota, which is the most cursed thing you could possibly see, leading the race. Jenson Button in the Life car. Not Life car, Earth car. Life F1. No, Earth car. Second. Alonso third. It might be Alonso's race to win. He's in the McLaren. Then it's Heidfeld, Webber, Schumacher, Ralph Schumacher, Suttil. Suttil's in 7th place now after that. Barrichello, Fisichella. Fisichella climbing through the grid quite nicely. Vettel, Hamilton. He started last, remember, Hamilton. Up to 12th. Ahead of Scott Speed, Takuma Sato, or Sato. Piquet Jr., Albers, Early, Coulthard, Davidson. So there's now 18 drivers left in the race. Both Ferraris out. The what's that Toyota? Is it Montoya? Yeah. I don't know what is up with the Super Aguri livery. I didn't make it, and it looks broken. But yeah, why is it? What the hell's up with it? I've only just noticed that now. What's on the Super Aguri? Why does it look like that? What's wrong with it? Why have I not noticed that until now? What's wrong with that? Is that Yamamoto's helmet? Yo, what's going on, man? Super Aguri are broken. They couldn't afford to paint their new car, so. Oh dear. Right, anyway. Why is Hamilton not in the McLaren? It's just how it's happened in this career mode. Things have changed. Fisichella had a contract with McLaren. Alonso moved there. So it's Alonso and Fisichella at McLaren. Hamilton found a space at Williams. What made me go to Sauber? In universe, I'd say because I have strong ties with BMW and I like the project they're building at Sauber. In reality, it's because I put it to a vote on YouTube community posts and people voted for BMW Sauber. What's my thoughts about Hamilton and Ferrari? Very exciting. Don't want to alarm anybody, but seems to be very overcast conditions right now. Might we see rain? This has been the most cursed start to a season ever. Who has the cursed helmet? Okay, fine. Nelson Piquet Jr. has the cursed helmet. Because he's using Piquet's helmet from 1988. But don't tell anybody. That's a secret. Josiah, I plan to go to the end of 2008. Can I add wing for the rain? I can, if need be. If there is rain. It looks like it's going to rain. Oh, Sauber launch has started.
15 is right in front of you. You're running 16.
Box for Inters, yeah, this lap. BMW Sauber pit wall know what's going to happen. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? Hello, Victor. I want to be careful. I feel like even if I tap Alba's car, my car's going to break. So, should Andretti be in F1? Of course. Of course they should. Pablo Monto is here. He's on the grid, but he's out of the race. It does look like it's going to rain any second now. Nice to see I'm slowly developing. Spence, I wouldn't say it's a... Maybe it is a slow process, but it's been happening for like 2 years. Box for wets. No, stay out. Stay out. Start at 16th. What have I done? First corner, the pole sitter Raikkonen had a suspension failure. He stopped on track, and I crashed into the back of whoever was in front of me. Right, we need to move past this guy now.
Christian Albert is running 15. Is right in front of you. You're running 16.
I'm in the 137s. What? In my practice races that I was doing with 20 laps of fuel, I was in the 134s. I don't know if we still have suspension damage from that turn 1 incident, maybe. Because a 137 is very slow. I should be in the 134s. Dirty, yeah, it could be. It could be, yeah. I need some laps in clear air to test that theory. Activate the RS. Yeah, rear wing wide open here. Next up, PK Jr. Never raced him before. He's fresh on the grid. Brand new driver. I wonder if he's any good. Oh, they always do drag on livery reveals. Always takes ages. Okay, 36 flat, slightly better.
Is right in front of you. You're running 15.
Set this move up. Should have a run here. My favoured overtaking place. Down towards turn 2 to the inside. Or turn 3, sorry. Up the inside, 14th place. Will I do a fancy video for my retirement? If I can be bothered, yeah. Any plans for Winkelhock? He's the reserve driver for Spiker. If anybody gets injured there, or underperforms. Where can you get these mods? The website F1 Challenge Brazil is where I got this mod. Ben's, it was kind of a normal career for 2 seasons then. From 2001 onwards, we were doing driver changes and injuries and race bans and all that fun stuff.
Is running 13. Is right in front of you. You're running 14.
When was the last race it was wet? In real life? I'm not sure. I don't really remember much from real life F1 in the past few years. Oh, come on, Sato. In the game. Ooh. Monza last year. Oh, where's he going? Whoa, where are you going, fella? Stick to a racing line. What? This guy's crazy. What was that? Luckily, no damage. Rosberg, Button, Alonso, top 3. Heidfeld, 4th. Yeah, no rookies on the 2024 grid. Shame. Nice exit there from the final corner. I'm a bit concerned it says SS United on the back of his car. What does that mean? He gets good exits out that first corner. Come on. They're holding me up here. Oh my gosh. Almost lost the car there. Got him. Up to 13th. Bent, I despise making liveries, so if I can avoid it, I won't change liveries at all. Trying to go back up the inside of me here. I remember the AlphaTauri one. Yeah, I was watching that. We had to watch a fashion show. Alright, Scott Speed next up. How long did the groove tyres last for? In a single race, the whole race. If you wanted to, you could go like the full race distance or the set of tyres.
McLaren already in the pits.
Oh yeah, yes. 98 to 2008, yeah. Got to get past him here. Fisichella in the pits. I need a bit of clear air so I can push the car. There we go. Oh my gosh, under braking this car. Not as comfortable as the Toyota was last year. That's for sure. No, not again, not again, not again. Come on. This car's a boat. I'm not saying that over the team radio. I want to keep the team happy, but in my helmet, I am saying this car is an absolute boat. No, official BMW Sauber, you're not supposed to be listening to that. James only wins when the car is best. I do. I'm a good car merchant. I don't have any confidence in turning or braking. How many championships do I have now? 2.
Schumacher is running 10, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 11th.
Okay, this will be my first lap in proper clear air. For a while. Let's see what times we can do. Not in this career mode, Michael, no. I do in my streamline career. But not in this one.
Toro Rosso already in the pit.
Toro Rosso. That's great, John. That's fantastic. I do like fajitas. When streamline?
Spiker already
Don't
in
know.
the pit.
Not sure. Wait, has the car been revealed? Vettel in the pits then. I'll move up into 10th.
Schumacher
Nice.
is running 9th, about 3 seconds ahead. You're running 10.
Is it bad?
McLaren already in the pit.
Oh, I hate, like, green and black I don't like on a livery. I never did. Never will. Never have. I really want to minimise and have a look at the livery. Once it's posted online pictures, I'll have a look. Looks like someone sneezed on a 98 Arrows. Thing is, though, 98 Arrows looks very nice. Changed for 2003, Michael.
Already in the pit.
Yes, Geordie. Rosberg still leads. Where's Alonso? Did he go into the pits? Alonso's 8th. He must have pit. F1 posted on Twitter. Okay, I might have a look. When I get to lap 20, I'll have a look at the livery.
Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 10.
Okay, we're into the low 134s now. I'm feeling a bit more confident. Blue skies are back out, so the risk of rain, I think, is gone. Hamilton's up in the points after starting last. I knew it wasn't going to be nice. I was disappointed with the Haas. Haas is always kind of I don't know. All of the modern cars don't look nice. Hamilton didn't set a lap in qualifying. Aston will look nice. It might do.
Schumacher is running 9th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 10.
I mean, Caroline's the car shape doesn't look too nice either. Ben, hello. I can already tell. I'll look at the livery and think, oh, okay. That's exactly how I imagined it would look, and it looks as bad as I imagined.
Spiker already in the pit.
Spiker. Missing the Midland, I know. I know. The era had to come to an end. The Midland era. Only lasted a few months. Formel, I actually have no idea. Okay, I need to have a look at delivery. Sorry, taking a little break. Why have I lost positions in last laps? I haven't. I've been gaining positions. I did not know, John. But that's life. You know, that is life. Right, let's see this new livery. Fake F1 team. They posted a picture. Yep, that looks exactly how I thought it would look, and it looks as bad as I thought it would be. That's what it looks like. Yep, that's oh, no, not really. I mean, I give it a 3 out of 10, maybe. Oh, it's just so boring. Oh, ugh. So boring. Anyway, back to the race, shall we? Should we go back to the race? Let's just have a quick look up and down the grid. So, it is Rosberg still in the lead, ahead of Button, who's pitting this lap. Then Heidfeld, Webber, Barrichello, Hamilton, wow, Alonso in 7th after his pit stop. Then it's Schumacher and Early. You got to think, if I didn't have the broken wing and I had one pit stop, like I already did, I'm kind of neck and neck with Alonso, if you think about it. Well, I do watch alongs to the 24 season in my Discord. I'll probably be working most race days anyway, so probably not. If I'm not working and there's a race on, I'll watch it and I'll stream it in Discord. Sutton is in 10th. He's in the pits. Okay. So I've overtaken Sutton. I'm in 9th now. That's decent. Lewis is in the Williams. Teammates with Ralph Schumacher, who has been at Williams now for about how many seasons? A lot of seasons. About nine seasons? 8 seasons? Wow.
Becker is running 8, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 9.
We have 6 laps of fuel on board.
Honda, already in the pits. Renault, already in the pits.
Plan B. Plan B. I'll be that. Oh, Brentford versus Man City. That'll be a Man City victory, 3-1. Only 3-1. I mean, if they're away to Brentford, yeah. Brentford aren't such a bad team. Putting the pressure on Schumacher in front. Almost into the 133s as well.
Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 9.
An awful 3 out of 10, Joanne.
Toyota, already in the pits.
Is that for Rosberg? Gotta be. Race leader pitting this lap. It does look like a My Team car. It does. Oh dear.
Nico Rosberg, the race leader, is entering the pits now. Has a problem with his suspension.
Who's got a problem? That could be Vettel, that could be Al...
Weber
not
has
Albers.
taken the lead.
Who's got a problem with their suspension? Let me just have a look. Who's dead out on track? Who's got the suspension issue? No, nobody? I swear it just said somebody's got a problem with their suspension, didn't? Oh, it's PK Jr. PK Jr. has an issue. Right, he does have his dad's helmet from 1988, okay. As you can see there. I didn't have a PK Jr. helmet on hand. I had a PK helmet on hand. So I used that. Unsubscribe from the channel if you so desire. There you go. He's out the race. Good luck to you as well, Tom. Of course. Right, back to the real battle then for 8th place. Right, Ralph Schumacher's got quite a lot of fuel on board. Unsubbed. Nice, thanks. Actually, I know you haven't because it's subscribers only chat. So if you're speaking in the chat, that means you're subscribed. Ah, got ya. So if you did unsub, you can't tell me you've unsubbed. What do I use to scroll through cars? Plus and minus. On the numpad. Why are we unsubbing? Because I've given... Rosberg's out! The man who could have potentially won this race is out of the race. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow. Now we're in the points. Rosberg out of the race, that's big. Hello, Nick. Your suspensions are just dying today. What is going on? The reliability is not even that bad. Like I said, I did 3 race sims, just simming through the races. And each time, There was like 14, 15 drivers finishing the race, which isn't too bad. What is going on here? I'm going to be real careful here. That's a lapped car. It's Davidson. Right, okay. Christian Horner's been advised to leave Red Bull. My gosh, if Christian Horner leaves Red Bull, that has been maybe the craziest couple of weeks of F1 news I can remember. Who takes... I know it's speculation, right? But who would take over at Red Bull? They've only ever had Christian Horner. Flavio. What a great move that would be. See you, Christian. Can't believe you did that scandalous thing. Let's bring in the person with the clean record who has no history of doing anything illegal. Flavio Briatore. What a fantastic idea. Bobby Rahal. Oh my gosh. Winter was before Horner. I thought Horner had the job since 2005. Was it 06?
Already in the pits.
Are you counting the year it was still Jaguar but owned by Red Bull? Rahal, probably.
Mark Webber is in the pits now.
I was going to say Mark Webber's had a suspension failure. Coulthard, I don't think Coulthard's a team leader. As in, like, you know, a team boss. Why would I crash? On purpose. Got 2 laps of fuel left.
Schumacher is running 6th. Is right in front of you. You're running 7th.
What, Kimi Raikkonen, team boss. Banana milk, that's nice, mate. Hello, Adrian. You called me washed. Yeah, I saw. Sorry. I just didn't reply.
Honda, already in the pit.
Got itch on my nose. It's really annoying me. I'll box next lap. Where did I qualify? 6th? Had to pit on the first lap. So we went down to almost last place. Benjamin, hello. How you doing? Joanne, I don't want to risk going to the end because it'll be really heavy on the brakes.
The race leader is entering the pits now.
Robert Kubica, he was leading the race and retired.
Jenson Button has taken the lead.
I'm good, thank you. Right, boxing next time, bye.
Schumacher is running 5th. Is right in front of you.
Or do I just fill up to go to the end? What do you guys think?
Pit crew ready.
There'll be 33 laps of fuel. Brake failure is really common here for me, so I don't... Fine, I'll fill up. If we have brake failure, I'm blaming everybody in chat who told me to fill up. Let me do that now. I could put 150 litres in. That's the maximum. It says 32 laps. Will that even get me to the end? Don't know. We shall see. You guys have told me to do that. Lift and coast, okay. He's accused of bullying staff members. I thought he sent explicit images to a staff member. I thought that was what he was accused of. Unless that is a bullying, I don't know. Okay, into the pits. But maybe the last time in this race. Did I just speed in the pits? I hope I didn't. Okay, we'll see. Right, filling up all the way to the top. 150 litres. Incredible amounts of fuel. I'm going to be really slow. It goes heavy. Right, let's go. Rejoining in 12th place here.
Coulthard is running 11th, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 12th.
Oh boy. Dodge speeding by 2 kilometers an hour. Whew. Close. We are using the F1 Mania mod. 2007 Mania. Splash and dash. That's a very rare occurrence in F1. Get to walk the dog. No, James has not exploded yet. Not yet. I was rewatching the movie. What's it called? The World War II movie with Andrew Garfield. Whatever that's called. Hacksaw Ridge. I was rewatching that today. Motornaut, good evening. Not Rush, no. I kept seeing clips of it on YouTube, Hacksaw Ridge, and I was like, oh, that's a good movie. I haven't watched that in a while. So I have an Amazon Prime subscription. I don't know if you guys are up to date with the news. But Amazon Prime used to have a subscription that you paid for to watch things on Amazon Prime or Prime Video. But now there's ads on the Prime Video videos that you pay for already with a subscription. It's just turned into normal TV. The whole point was I was trying to get away from normal TV with advertisements during a movie. So I've gone to Amazon Prime, and now there was 6 ad breaks in my almost 2-hour-long movie on Amazon Prime that I'm already paying for. Piracy is my friend. Yeah. I mean, I watch illegal streams, you know, of football matches. Yeah, Fabio, I've seen it. It's not good. Button, Webber, Heidfeld, Alonso, Schumacher, the top 5. Anyway, it's completely put me off watching anything on Prime Video. Advertisements put me off so much. You know, if my ad blocker didn't work on YouTube, I just wouldn't watch YouTube. Which I suppose is really hypocritical of me, I suppose.
About 10 seconds ahead.
Because
You're running 12.
the majority of my income from YouTube comes from ad revenue. But I can't stand to watch ads myself. I don't know if that's hypocritical. Maybe it is, but I don't care. Ferrari movie is not bad. I've not seen it, actually. Brawn GP car was better. Brawn GP was one of the best liveries ever, in my opinion. Because it was so basic. And the car looked so nice. I am driving an absolute boat right now. I'm still hoping for a 6th place, maybe, in this race. What's my worst F1 memory? Abu Dhabi 2021. Not to open that can of worms. It's not worse because I'm not a Hamilton fan or anything. It's just the way it was handled. You know? I didn't watch F1 back in 2005, so I can't say the US Grand Prix. Joel Bianchi incident I did not watch. I was on a school trip in Madrid, October 2014. I got back on the Sunday, but it was already after the race had finished. And I remember my dad picking me up from the school, telling me what had happened. Bianchi's had a crash, and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. That's nice, Motornut, yeah. I don't mind paying for subscriptions if it removes things like ads. But the fact that I'm paying for a subscription for Amazon Prime and now I'm getting ads with Amazon Prime. Prime was very good value for money, but I think it's less so now. No, I only went on two school trips to a different country. One, it was a coach ride, 24 hours to Belgium and back. So you got to think it's just on a bus. It was rough. I went to Madrid for a day and a half. But you can get flights really cheap depending on the time of year you go. You can go to Madrid and back from where I am for flights as cheap as £35, £40. You know, that's less than a video game. We only stayed there for one night. And when we went to Belgium, we didn't stay anywhere. We just drove on a coach all the way there, stayed there for a few hours, and then drove back. So it wasn't living the life of luxury. I threw up 6 times on the way there to Belgium because I get really bad travel sickness. Only things I remember from Madrid was that it kind of put me off travelling for many years. I saw a woman in the middle of a square, like very busy square, just squat down and just take a poo on the floor. I saw queuing for a ride at a water park, 2 people in front of me. I'm 15 years old at the time, bear in mind. Getting involved in sexual activity in front of me. I walked down a road and got grabbed by this man dressed as Spider-Man. We went on not the underground, but you know, like the tube or whatever you call it there. And it was so busy we got pushed off and they had to emergency stop the tram because the teachers managed to get on, but all the students got pushed off. And that was all in a day and a half, and it just put me off travelling.
About 10 seconds ahead. You're running.
But I've been told it's not like that. by people. Because I went to Rome last year, so I'm over that now. It just kind of put me off for a few years. And Rome was amazing. I'd never had any problems there. And I was there for 5 days. Just weird how much weird stuff I saw in a day and a half there. Also, this kid who sat next to me on the plane, we were playing football. He just kept kicking my ankles. It was really annoying. Also, another thing that put me off travelling, because I get travel sick. I think it was my first time on a plane, and I was sat in the middle aisle, or the middle of an aisle, between two random people on the plane, and I was so sick I just threw up into the bag that they give you. But then I was too awkward to like get one of the stewardess to take it off me, so I just held the bag after I threw up into it for a good 20 minutes whilst sitting in the middle of two random people. It's quite awkward. I bet that is amazing, Ross. I didn't get to catch any football whilst I was there because it was June, so season had finished. I bet those two people were loving it. Yeah, there was a kid sort of my age sitting to the right of me and some random middle-aged woman to the left. Seasickness is the worst. It is, yep. I went to Santorini in 2022. And I took a boat from the main island to the volcano. Oh my gosh, how did I not throw up? It was so rough. It was only a 10-minute journey. I'm not actually sure what you're talking about, Michael. A gadget on the bottom of your car to cure travel sickness. Oh, we're up to 10th because of some of the pit stops. I'm pretty certain everybody ahead of me needs to pit again. But of course, we're going to the end. So as long as I stay within pit stop of the guys in front, we'll be alright.
About 15 seconds ahead. You're running 10.
Who's leading? Good question. I'll check in a few laps' time. I imagine it's actually Jensen Button. Let me check now. So I am curious. It is. It's Jensen Button in the lead in the Honda Earth car. Mark Webber at his home Grand Prix sits 2 seconds behind him. Heidfeld in the Renault in third and Alonso fourth place. That is very interesting. You got flashed by a woman who could barely stand. Nice. That sounds, yeah, fantastic trip. Fantastic. See you, Ethan. Have a nice sleep, mate. It's not even 8 p.m. Barrichello 5th. Hamilton 6th on debut. Wow, Hamilton's had a fantastic race. Starting from last up to 6th place right now. Then it's Suttle, who's equally had one of the best debuts you could possibly have. And Vettel on debut is in 8th place. They all need to pit again. I think I'm technically in a net 5th place right now. Because I'm about 25 seconds behind 5th. Depends how soon they pit. You woke up at 5 today. I also woke up at 5 today, actually. I usually wake up at 6 a.m, but I've switched it to 5 a.m. As of 2 days ago. Anyway, let's unpause the game, go back to the racing.
Mark Webber has just put up the fastest lap of the
Well, it's
race.
going to be Mark Webber has suspension failure. I just like waking up early. I don't have work early in the morning or anything, but I like the feeling of getting up early and getting work done, and then it's still being dark outside. I feel quite accomplished. Or walking outside or running outside when it's dark, or just in the morning when it's not busy. My last name is early, so
About 15 seconds ahead. You're running 10.
I do go to sleep very early though. I go to sleep at like 9:30, 10 p.m. Although I did go out on Saturday night, so I didn't even go to sleep until 3:30 a.m. You know for a fact it's not early. What's not early? Me going to sleep? Anti-static strip. I've not heard of it. Oh, my name. Yeah, my name is not early. Yeah, sorry. It's fake. My first year of university back in 2018. My friend Dominic Foster, some of you may know him. He was working night shifts at, I think, Royal Mail. So he'd finished work at about 4:30 in the morning, and Battlefield 5 had just came out, and we were playing it together. So I'd get up at 5 a.m, and he'd get home from work at 5 a.m, and then we'd just jump on the game and play it for hours. It's good memories, you know? What am I studying? Well, I finished university now. I've been to university twice because I just couldn't decide what to do with my life. I studied business management and marketing for 2 years, and then I studied film and television production, and I am now a cameraman. I think the official name title for my job is TV camera operator. Or camera operator. Yeah, I'm an operator. That sounds cooler than cameraman. Torreroso. This car is still handling like a boat. Yes! Ralph's out the race. Christian Albers has crashed into him. Maybe. Yes. Oh, boy. Oh, I've hit a wing on the floor. Did I get damage from that? No. I need to see that, though. Because what the hell happened there? Ralph, where is he? Ralph. Yeah, so he was lapping Albers. And then his engine just blew, so I think Albers crashed into him. Ooh, yeah. And he's just stretched across the track. University in Chile is like 5 to 7 years. Oh my gosh. I suppose I was in university for 5 years, but I wasn't on a 5-year course. Okay, anyway. Back to it.
There's a spinning sector 3. Watch for the yellow flags. There's for the yellow flag.
What's the spin in sector 3?
Super is running 7, about 20 seconds ahead. You're running 8. McLaren are ready in the pits.
I think it's Albers. Was it Albers? Was that Vettel? Wait, what? What's his problem? Oh my gosh, not Sebastian Vettel on debut. His brain stopped working. Bring in Bordet. Yeah, that's it. Michael's a night owl. I've never been good at staying up late. I don't enjoy it. I feel like I lose my mind at night time. So we're into the points. Subtle 18 seconds up the road. Then it's Webber 5 seconds. Hamilton 4. Webber's fueled to the end now. Okay. Hamilton pitting this lap. Barrichello right there in 4th. He's pitting again. Alonso is stuck behind Heifel, but he's pitting. I think Button's got this in the bag, this win. Okay, I don't know what's possible in this race. Maybe a top 5. Hopefully.
Williams are ready in the pits.
Football matches, rugby matches, Michael. I think this will be the craziest results this season. Do I have a Prem team that I like? Not really. There's some teams I like watching, the style of play. Like Arsenal I quite like watching at the moment. Hamilton in the pits. Oh, he's just rejoining in front. Into the first corner. Why Arsenal? Because they have an attractive style of football. Sorry, I know you're a Spurs fan. Who do I support? Notts County. Luton. Well, Luton don't play a nice style of football, in my opinion. And there's no exciting players to get behind. I don't know. Any Sheffield United fans here? I was at Sheffield United Stadium, Bramall Lane, last week. Blasterman, hello.
Ready in the pits.
Yes, Vane, you should scream as loud as you possibly can.
Lewis Hamilton is running
Lewis
7,
Hamilton.
less than 3 seconds ahead.
And it's Lewis Hamilton in front of us. Yes, Benjamin, it makes me look nice and friendly.
Button is in the pits now.
Button in the pits. I put Hamilton in the Williams, yeah.
Already in the pits.
I think we're kind of catching Hamilton here. More likely is Horner being sacked. I don't know if Hamilton's got... I don't know if he's still got the... He's got the ability, obviously, but...
You're running 7th.
Can he still challenge for a championship at his age? Maybe. We're up to 7th. I don't trust Ferrari, though, to provide him with the opportunity to win a championship.
Heidfeld, the race leader, is entering the pits now.
Okay, Heidfeld in the pits. I think it was a joint effort, not just Leclerc. Ferrari definitely made a few mistakes as well in the first half of 2022. Fisichella will be sacked. He could be. Not so early on in the season, but maybe in a few races. He's just not the same driver as he was before his injury. Or Fizzy. That's a big F1 Challenge career mode what if story. What if Fisichella was never injured in 2000, whatever year it was, 2005.
Is running 6th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 7th.
What if Fisichella actually died? I don't know. Maybe Hamilton needs to pit again. I don't know. I still think we can get a top 5 in this race. If I could just get a bit closer to Hamilton. Could be my first ever battle with Lewis Hamilton. Feel like we've actually reached the modern age. I know it's already the modern age, but even more so because Hamilton's on the grid. For me, Montoya was a world champion material.
Less than 3 seconds ahead.
He had the speed, not the
You're running
consistency.
7th.
I don't think he would have had the know-how to win a world championship. I plan on doing 2 more seasons, including this one. It's a good stat vein. Honda going to score more points in one race than they did in the real 2007 season as a whole. Easy on the fuel. I think we'll be all right on the fuel. There's 18 laps left. Why don't I use both tyre compounds? Because the AI won't. AI just used one. So there's no point in me using both. I mean, I could use the hard tyres if I wanted to for a longer stint, but the soft tyres are so durable anyway. So I don't need to. If you want, Vane, yeah. Who's the smartest driver on the grid? Yeah, I'd go Alonso. Hands down. Because pairing his smarts with his experience. Maybe it's a Spanish thing. You know, Sainz second.
Is running 6, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 7.
No, I think Hamilton's got decent smarts as well on the grid. You're all going to call me a Hamilton fanboy now. But I'm just thinking back, you know, the battles he's had with Alonso, even years ago when they were trading before going across the DRS line. Nobody had done that at that time, up until that point. You know, braking before a DRS line to get the DRS on the driver head, all that. And I feel like only Alonso and Hamilton would have been the ones to do that at the time. Now it's been done again, of course. Like Leclerc, Verstappen. You know, was it Saudi Arabia 2022? But equally, I think Hamilton does have a few like brain fade moments. Like Saudi Arabia 2021. Spa 22. That's not so much brain fade as in just like bad racing. I mean brain fade is in just making silly decisions. Canada 08, exactly.
Lewis Hamilton is running 6, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 7.
Because every driver on the grid has their fair share of racing incidents, whether or not it's their fault, you know. What's Monza 09? What happened in Monza 09? Is that the one he crashed coming out of Lesmo 1? That's just a mistake, isn't it? I don't know. When I talk about brain fade, I'm more not just mistakes, but just stupid decisions. And when I say Saudi Arabia as an example, because on board it must have seemed like to him, oh, Verstappen's slowing down to get DRS, but I don't want him to get DRS, so I'll stay behind him. But then Verstappen slows down because he needs to give the position back. And he probably already knew that, Hamilton, but he didn't move past. So of course Verstappen's slowing down to let him through. Hamilton thinks, oh no, he's slowing down to get the DRS. It's like a messy situation, but if he didn't have brain fade, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Hamilton is running 6.
Oh yeah, 2011 he had a rubbish season, didn't he? There was a lot of brain fade moments in 2011. China 07. I mean, it technically was his fault because he was still responsible for driving the car. But I get what you mean. It wasn't his fault because the team shouldn't have left him out for that long on bold intermediates. But at the end of the day, he's a professional racing driver. Classed as the top 20 in the world. He should have been wary of that, you know? Yeah, 2011 was his bad season. You get it with a lot of drivers. They come into the sport and they have a really good start to their career. And then they have that 1 or 2 seasons of, oh, right, back to reality. Like, you could look at Verstappen. He had, whatever the season everybody was calling him Crash Stappen. Whatever that season was. That was his. Button. I think Button had a good start with Williams, and then he went to Renault. Not so great. George Russell had some really good seasons at Williams, a good season at Mercedes, and then 2023 happened.
Lewis Hamilton is running 6, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 7th.
Jack Villeneuve, worst champ of all time, yeah. But, no, I don't know. There's less successful world champions than Villeneuve. Verstappen was Chris Verstappen for like 3 years, I suppose, yeah. There's quite a few random drivers in 60s, 70s, 80s. Well, not so much 80s. 60s, 70s, bit of 80s. But it was just in the right position at the right time and just got a championship. And that's it. Just one. Phil Hill might be the most forgotten world champion. Hello, Istvan. Phil Hill, Denny Hulme. Yeah, definitely forgotten world champions. Mike Hawthorne. I remember Mike Hawthorne because he was first British champion. And it was the first year of Constructors' Championship, 1958. Race recap. I could do a race update. How do I do? I'm doing good. Jody Scheckter. Only South African world champion. Some of them I just remember because of what they're... like Jochen Rindt, I feel like would be forgettable, but he's the only post... What do you call it? What's the correct term for it? Post-death. Not post-death, but you know. So, we have Button in the lead right now by 6 seconds ahead of Heidfeld. Then it's Webber. Alonso right behind Webber in 4th. Barrichello 5th. Then Hamilton. Early. Suttle. Who needs to pit? Hamilton's going to the end. But everybody's going to the end now. Okay. So I am actually only 2.7 seconds off 5th place. Earthcar P1. Yes. We had a very strange start to the race. Raikkonen was on pole, and then he had suspension failure going around the first corner. So it caused the pile up. It's very funny. Early Suttle, Coulthard, Fisichella, Vettel, Speed, Sato, Albers, Davidson. 15 drivers left. Okay. Get back to racing. We need to go quick. Fast. Nino Farina. First world champion. Hard to forget that. Wait. Speed. What about Speed? Is Honda going to be leading the constructors after this? Yes, I think so. Speed is still here, yeah. He outperformed Liuzzi last season. So, kept him on the grid. If I was to get rid of any of the drivers from last season, it would have been Nico Rosberg. He scored 0 points, whilst his teammate Ralf Schumacher scored 22. What is an Alan Jones? Alan Jones is the 1980 world champion. First Williams world champion, right? Nobody else has to stop now. Davidson outperformed Sato. Yeah. What's my opinion about Hamilton's Ferrari transfer? Very good. Very exciting. Rosberg beat Hamilton in equal machinery. Oh, so he did.
Lewis Hamilton is running 6, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 7.
Saying Carlos Reutemann should have won in 81 if he hadn't bottled it. Yeah. I mean, sure. But then he technically shouldn't have won because he did bottle it. He didn't deserve to win. The winner of the championship deserved to win because they won the championship, you know? Yeah, James Hunt, I mean, if it was a straight fight and everybody competed for the whole season, Lauda and Hunt, Lauda would have won quite easily. They weren't on the same level. But the history books will say that Hunt won the championship and Lauda didn't. There you go. Prost he won 4 championships, came second 4 times. Prost could have had more championships. Should have had more championships. I think he scored more points than Senna in one of the seasons. They were they were teammates, but because the dropped races rule was still in effect, he didn't win the championship. 88, yeah, exactly. He should have won 88. Prost is severely underrated. I rate him, obviously, but he's not in my discussion for greatest of all time, but really he should be. Because of what he achieved. He won the championship in 3 different teams? And didn't he almost win the championship in a Renault in 84? Or was that... No, that's wrong, isn't it? Was he at McLaren in it? No, he wasn't. Where was he in 84? No, he wasn't McLaren, but he almost won the championship, and Lauda won. 83 was it? Yeah. If some things just went differently, Prost, I think, would undoubtedly be the greatest of all time. Almost won a championship at Renault, then almost won at McLaren. And they did win at McLaren. Won at Williams, of course.
Is running 6. Is right in front of you.
See if we can get the exit here. Yeah, that's the exit we need. Right, run on Lewis. Pick the outside. Switch to the inside. Nice, good move that. Up to 6th. Next up, Barrichello. He's got a bit of traffic. He's cleared it now. I think the fact Prost was in the running for so many championships in an era where the cars didn't stay the same, so the field was always changing. It'd be a completely different story if it was like Mercedes dominance for 7 years, but it wasn't the case back then. So for him to be first or second in 8 seasons, incredible. I've heard a lot of Damon Hill slander over the years. I think he was a good driver. I don't think he's an undeserving world champion. I think he was still really good. Jim Clark is GOAT. Yeah, I'd probably put Jim Clark first. And I think it did help his case for greatest of all time because he didn't live to become a bad driver, you know. You know, some drivers stay around for too long and they become not so good. Michael Schumacher 2010 to 2012. I thought Damon was absolutely rubbish. I don't see how you can argue Damon was rubbish. First season in Williams, I know Prost had already wrapped up the title, but he won like 3 races in a row at the end of the season. 94, I mean, they weren't trying to stop Schumacher from winning the World Championship, but Schumacher had some, didn't he get a 2-race ban or something? Or disqualification? It was either 94 or 95. And Hill, if Schumacher didn't pull his stunt, might have won that championship. 196. 97, he almost won the Hungarian Grand Prix in an Arrows. 98, he won a race in Jordan. 99, he was a massive flop. Or forget about 99. Shouldn't have in 98 though, but he did. But he did. He was in that position. He was ahead of Ralf Schumacher when the team orders were called. He was in the position to win it. So no matter if Ralf Schumacher overtook him or not, he was in that first place. And he spoke to the team and he got that 1-2 finish and he won the race. Can't take that away from him. Got to be in it to win it. So I think all of that proves he was a very good driver. I've read his book, Damon Hill's autobiography. Two seconds behind Barrichello. There is traffic up ahead then. Is that a Renault I see as well? The best drivers usually end up in the best teams.
Barrichello is running 5th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
Alonso could have achieved so much more if he wasn't, I don't know, from the outside looking in, a pain to work with. Which kind of marks him down as a driver. You got to think if he was cooperative throughout his whole career and was really a team player, I think he would have made better decisions and could have won more. This is good. Barrichello getting held up. Can't go for it there, can I? One 0 Brentford. Oh my gosh. You love to see it. Yeah, Senna wouldn't have gone past. I think he would have retired 97. Hard to say, really. Maybe he would have gone to Ferrari. Button, Heidfeld, Webber, Alonso. Barrichello early. Hamilton. I think Senna would have won 94. I don't know if he would have won 95. I think the Benetton car was stronger in 95. Although people have disagreed with me over that before. 96, I feel like he would have moved teams. I don't know if he would have stayed at Williams for... Maybe he would have. If he stayed at Williams from 94 to 97, I think he would have won 3 championships. Because whoever you put alongside Senna, he's beating. Out of those who would have been his teammate. Hill, obviously, he would have beaten Hill. If Villeneuve would have come in and he was teammates with Senna, obviously Senna would have beaten him. Same with Frentzen. I don't know if Senna would have beaten Schumacher if they were teammates. Really hard to say. It would be very, very close. They're both very politically inclined as well. So it would have been a great battle, you know, behind the scenes in the team. The intra-team battle. Same with Prost and Senna when they were teammates. Both very politically inclined. But both take different directions. Got, was it 4 laps after this? Yeah, 4 laps left after this one. Until year 2000, Senna would have been 40? It's hard to imagine. Although Prost, what age was Prost when he retired? 37? 38? Of course, Mansell won the championship at 38. Hill retired at 39. Do we think Fernando Alonso is the best 40-plus-year-old driver that has ever raced in Formula One? Based on his skills past the age of 40. How old was Fangio when he won his last championship? What, 46? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, Fangio's... Yeah. Never mind then. Wait, did Fangio win all of his championships in his 40s? And Mark Webber's retired from a podium. We're going to be up to 5th. The home hero, the home favourite. Oh, the crowd don't like that. Oh, Mark Webber out of the race. Well, Fangio is undoubtedly the greatest post-40 age driver then. There's no competition, unless Alonso somehow wins the World Championship. In this day and age where drivers tend to be younger. It is very hard to judge how good Fangio actually was, though. Just based on the competition and the cars. Mainly the competition at the time. There's no way of ever knowing. But I think that's why so many people just disregard Fangio. Because he raced in an era that it wasn't truly the sport it became. So how good was he really? I don't know. Alonso fast now that he's not in traffic. I thought Mansell was 38 when he won the championship.
Barry Kelly is running fourth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Gary Brabham would have been a bad world champion, yes. Oh, Fangio best for his era, yeah. 50s was Fangio, yeah. Although Ascari was very good, but then he died, didn't he? For some reason I thought Mansell won the championship at 38 and maybe turned 39 after the championship. I don't know. I always thought that. Where can you get my setup for tracks? I don't know. I just make them when I go into a race. I only change very basic things. Gear ratios. Really, that's it. I think Barrichello's going to hold on to this fourth place. We've got 1 lap to go. Button's going to win this race. I can't believe that. Button won a race last year as well.
Already in the pits. Barry Kelly is running fourth, about 3 seconds ahead. You're running fifth. You're on the final lap. Don't stop now.
I think this has been a good recovery drive, though. Been happy with this. Started off bad, crashing at that first corner, getting caught up in the incident with Ferraris. But after that, it's been a slow but steady rise through the field. And to get a top 5 at the end of it, I think that's really good for our first race in the new team.
Button has won the race.
Yeah, we got lucky with some retirements, but we also got unlucky with the first corner incident. That put me all the way down to 18th place. Without that, it could have been a different story. Alonso on the podium. I think it's Alonso's championship this season. If I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Alonso. Rounding the final corner for the final time. It's going to be 5th place on debut for BMW Sauber. A good recovery drive through the field. Happy with that one. Happy with that one. Good first race of the season, I think. Bit crazy at certain parts. Bit more tame at other parts. But overall, good. I'll take that. There's no Schumacher. Who am I going to crash into? I can crash into Ralf Schumacher. He's basically the same. Oh, we get to do my first crash of the day. Not first crash of the day. First crash of the season. Where is Hamilton gone? Where is Hamilton? Oh, there he is. I need to catch up with him and crash into him. Quick! before he enters the pit lane. Why is he so quick? It's the cooldown lap, mate. Oh, screw it. I'm just going to crash into this wall. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Who was that NASCAR driver who spun around really, really quick and it made all the... what do you call it? Like his eyes... I don't know what I'm talking about. What a day for Honda, I agree. What a day for
that's the end
Honda.
Of a fantastic Australian
First and
Grand
fourth
Prix.
for them.
Here are the final results.
It was just like last year. A NASCAR driver
Heidfeld,
crashed and spun
second.
around loads of times. And then
Alonso, third.
the things in his
Barrichello,
eyes
fourth.
popped.
The
The
Sauber driver, fifth.
blood
Hamilton,
vessels.
sixth.
Those are the results. Suttle gets 2 points on debut. Oh my gosh. Adrian Suttle, what a beast. Those were the retirements. Couple engine failures, 3 suspension failures, 2 DNFs. Yeah, Hamilton last to 6th, or Suttle 7th place, or Button. Who would you give driver of the day to? That's a tough choice. Fernando Alonso got fastest lap near the end, 33.217. But Button leads the championship. Oh my gosh. Maybe Suttle driver of the day. Or Lewis. Or Button. I think any of those 3 could have won driver of the day. I think maybe James Early you could put in the, you know, reigning world champion. Falls down to 18th on the first lap. Still gets the top 5 finish. I think that's pretty good as well. Yeah, not good for Ferrari today. But that is the end of round 1, guys. That was fun. It was a fun race. Happy to share it all with you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one, which may be tomorrow, may not be. It depends. I'll see you there. Goodbye. Oh, you get to enjoy a picture from my photography days a few years ago as the outro screen.